Hello everyone, welcome back. Alright, so today we're going to look into web page and the paper I've chosen is 2022 November 3. Okay, let's begin with evidence. You are asked to create a new word processed document. Okay, let's create a new Word document. And here you're supposed to make sure your name, center number, and candidate number will appear on every page of this document. So basically it's either a header or a footer. Add in your candidate details there on the header or a footer, your name, center number, followed by your candidate number. And then next, you're supposed to save this file in your work area as N2 evidence, followed by your center number and then your candidate number. Okay, now let's save this file. File, save as. You will have to save it inside your work area. So make sure you're saving it inside your work area. That is a folder provided. So the file name is N22 evidence underscore your center number underscore your candidate number. Save your file. So you will have to have this evidence open to play screenshots whenever you're asked to do so. So let's move on to web page. Let's start with file management here. Task 3, create a new folder called N22. So in the folder provided, you will have to create a new folder. So you either right click and then create new folder, or you have the option here to create a new folder. Okay, so right click, new folder, and name the folder as N22. All right, next, locate the following files and store them into N22 folder. So these files you need to find and move it to N22 folder. So let's start with contact. You either click one by one or move it, or you highlight it together and move it at one shot. N22 home, hold the control key and click on the next file. N22 line, N22 line, N22 logo, project, logo and project. Hold the control key. When you need to highlight more than one file, hold the control key and click on the files required. Next is style text, style text, TWT HTML and TWT picture, HTML and the image. So once it is highlighted, you click on the files, highlighted files, hold the mouse and drag it to N22 folder. So it shows move to N22 folder and then leave the mouse. So all those files are moved inside the folder here. Okay, so we have the file here. Now next, display the contents of your N22 folder showing the folder name. Okay, so you are supposed to display the contents here showing the folder name. All the file names must be shown: file extension, file size, image dimension, and for the video you need to show the frame height and width. So you will have to click on view and change it to content. It shows you all the required details. The file name is shown, dimension, file size, and for the video it shows you the frame height and width. So once it is shown, take a screenshot of this and paste it in your evidence. Okay, take a screenshot showing the folder name. The name of the folder must be shown, and then paste it in your evidence. So this is going to be evidence 2. Type evidence 2 and paste it there. Okay, and then next, moving on to the next step, create in your folder. Okay, let's begin with web page. You will create a web page for Tawara Wildlife Trust. Step 18, create in your N22 folder a web page called lion.htm. So we'll open a Dreamweaver, create new HTML. They're asking us to create a web page, so it is HTML. Create a new HTML, and we'll have to save it in the file name mentioned. So file, save as, make sure it is saved inside the correct folder. It has to be inside N22 folder. It has to be inside N22 folder. Type the file name lion and click save. Okay, that's done. Now, this web page must be created using a single table and must work in all browsers. The table must fit 100% of the browser window and have a table structure as shown in this diagram. So let's add the table first. Go to Insert tab, Table, add the number of rows and columns. The first one is rows. So how many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So type in 5, and then columns is 1, 2, 3. 3 columns. Okay. Mention the correct number of rows and columns. Next, the table width, they say it has to be 100% of the browser. So table width, type 100, and then make sure the dimension here is percent. Click OK. You get the table, align it to be in the center. The table has to be in the center. Now let's design the cells. The first column is merged. So highlight the first column, right click, table, merge cells, and then the width is 30%. So at the bottom, type in the width 30%, enter. Next, cell B, the first row is merged. Highlight the cells, right click, table, merge cells. The next cell is again merged. Highlight the cells, right click, table, merge cells. Now these two are 70% width. Highlight them together and type 70% width. You can do it one by one also. Next, cell D is merged. Cell D, highlight the cells, merge it, no dimension here. Now here cell E and F, no, it is not merged, only the width has to be set. Highlight the cells, type in the width 35%, enter. Next, cell G is merged with no dimension. Highlight the cells, right click, table, merge cells. Save your file. Okay, now next, each table is identified with a letter. Some dimensions are shown. These must be set as percentage value. Remember to set it as percentage. Do not set the height of any cell. The cell content shown in the diagram must not appear on the final web page. Table borders must appear on your final web page. Okay, these you need to make sure. Next, place in cell A the image N22 logo. Cell A is this. Place the cursor in cell A. Insert image. Find for the picture logo. And give an alternate text. I name it to be logo. Click OK. You get the picture there. Next, in cell B, project. Okay, cell B. Cell B is the first cell here on the second and third column. Place the cursor there in cell B, insert image, find for project, and name it project. Okay, you get the picture there. Next, in cell C, a video tag to display the line file so that it fits the width of the cell. Okay, display an automated text-based error message if the browser does not support this video. So in cell C, place the cursor in cell C, it's right below cell B. place the cursor there. You are supposed to add in a video tag. So split the window or you go to the coding, place the cursor there. So in the coding here, it shows you the place where the cursor is. So click on that particular place where the cursor is. Okay. Enter once on a new line. You delete off the ampersand NBSP. You don't need that because that is for space. Enter once again, move the cursor up and type in the video tag. Open tag, video, space. The first thing is you are supposed to set the width. The width is 100% of the cell because it is mentioned here it has to fit the width of the cell, so which means it's supposed to be set to 100%. Move the cursor to the end, space. You need the controls for your video. Yes, that is to start, stop and pause the video. If not, if no controls are there, it is considered to be a image. So space, type controls. It shows you the control list. Okay, and then when you see in the list that particular element, you move using the cursors. Okay, I mean the arrows. You move using the arrows, and then once control is highlighted, press the tab key on the keyboard. Okay, so you get the coding for controls. Close the tag. That's the first line. Enter. Open the tag to add the file. Open tag, and then you are adding the source. You type the first few letters of the word you're looking for. It gets highlighted. If it doesn't get highlighted, use the arrow keys to highlight them. And once highlighted, again, press the tab key on the keyboard. Space, SRC, tab key again. Now it enables you to browse your video file. So click on the browse list and find for the video file. You're supposed to add in N22 line. Click OK, and then you're done with adding the file. Now you need to add in the type of the file. Space, type, tab key. This is a video file. You type that /MP4 and then move the cursor to the end. Close the tag. Enter. Now you need to mention the error message. Okay, your browser, any appropriate error message. Your browser does not support this video. Okay, enter, and then you need to close the tag. So open tag, type a /, the tag automatically gets closed. Okay, so start with a video tag followed by the width and then controls, and then enter on a new line, add the source, that is a file, and then the type of the file. Next is the error message, and then close the video tag. Okay, so you're done with that. When you click here, you get the video added. Okay, now here the video doesn't appear. Okay, it just appears like this. Okay, but when you save your file and open this in your browser, the video appears there. Okay, there you have the video. You have the video there. Okay. Okay, now let's continue with the paper. So video is done. Next, in cell E, image home. Cell E is here. Okay, please do this carefully. You are supposed to place in cell E, not in D. Okay, cell E, insert image, home, name it home. You got the picture there. Next, in cell F is image contact. Cell F, place the cursor in cell F, insert image, contact, name contact, name it contact. So you got the picture there. Okay, so adding the pictures are over. Next, place inline style attribute into the HTML, that is into the coding. Into the coding here, you're supposed to add into a style attribute so that each image fits the width of the table. If you see certain pictures, it doesn't fit the width of the table. You see here, it doesn't fit the width of the table. So you will have to place an inline style here to fit the width of the cell. Okay, so let's start with a picture here. Click on the picture logo, so it highlights the coding for that particular picture. Now here you have the width and height. You delete off the width and height, you don't need that. Okay, backspace once, space, you are adding a style with the width of 100%. Okay, so it's basically style equal with 100%. Now the same thing has to be repeated for all the pictures. Click on the project picture, so the coding gets highlighted. Delete off the width and height. Okay, backspace once until the quotations there. Space one time. You're looking for style. Type ST, it shows you style. Move using the arrow keys, move the highlight to style, and then once style is highlighted, press the tab key, and then now you're looking for width. Type W, it shows you the width. Move the cursor to the width and then press the tab key. You want it to be 100%. Okay, so that's done. Now move on to the next one, is home page. The same thing again, delete off the width and height. Style, tab key, width, tab key, 100%. So that's done. Next one more, contact. Delete off the width and height of the picture. Style, tab key, width, tab key, 100%. So it all fits the width of the picture. Okay, so we are done with that. Save your file. Next, add appropriate alternate text to all still images. That is what we have done every time, where we have added a name to the picture when we import. If you forgot to add the picture there, you click on each picture and type in an alternate name for the picture. You click on each picture and change the name here and give them an alternate name. Okay, so we are done with that. Next, place in cell D. Cell D is right above the cells or right below the video. Okay, place in cell D. Place the cursor in cell D. You're supposed to place the text from the file N22 text. So go to your folder and find for the file N22 text. Open the file. Select all. Copy. Select all, copy the content, come back to Dreamweaver. You are supposed to paste it here. Paste it in cell D. Okay, you got it there. And then highlight it. And then you're supposed to set this text as style H2. So set the format here to heading 2. Okay, that's done. Next, enter in cell G the text. Okay, cell G is the last cell. So place the cursor in cell G and then type in the text edited by followed by your center number, your name, center number, and candidate number. So type in the text edited by your name, center number, followed by your candidate number. Okay, and set this to be style heading 3. Highlight, format, set it to be heading 3. Save your file. Now next, create a hyperlink from the image N22 home to open a web page N22W. TWT. So from the home picture, you're supposed to create a link to this web page, okay, this HTML file. So click on the picture. At the bottom, you have the link option here. Right next to the link option, you have a folder. Okay, click on the folder, go to your folder and find for N22W TWT browser. It is a browser file. Choose the file, click OK. It gets attached here. Now next, create a hyperlink from the image N22 contact. Click on N22 contact, and then you're supposed to open an email editor ready to send a message to this email ID with the subject line project line. So click on the picture, place the cursor on the link box and type in the coding mail to : the mail address is TWT at Cambridge International. TWT at Cambridge International .org. Yeah, international.org space, there's a subject line to be added. Okay, subject project line. So place the cursor, question mark, subject equal project line. Okay, so it basically looks like this. Okay, I'm showing it here. The format is mail to : followed by the email ID TWT at Cambridge ITGE international.org space question mark subject equal the subject line mentioned project line. Okay, so this is how you will have to create a hyperlink. Okay, I hope that was clear. And then moving on to the next step, attach the style sheet N22 style to your web page. Okay, to attach the style sheet, format CSS style, attach style sheet and browse for your file N22 style. Click OK and click OK again so that it gets attached. Okay, now next, save your file. Save. Okay, save your file and then take a copy of your HTML source and place this in your evidence. A copy of your HTML source is you go to the coding, okay, or you split the window. It has to be this code. Okay, select all, copy, open your evidence. This is evidence 3. Open your evidence 3, paste your coding there. Do not make any changes to the codings once you are done. Next, display your web page in a browser. If necessary, resize it so that all the page can be seen, all text can be clearly easily visible, and the address bar is visible. So let's open this on the browser. Go back to design, file, preview in browser, Chrome. Okay, so there we have the file here. So if you resize, usually we resize the page so that the full page can be seen fully. Okay, but here, since you have added video and inline styles, you make sure the text is clearly visible, because we can have more than one page of the web page here. So you just have to make sure the text is fully visible. So once it is visible, you take a screenshot of this web page showing the address bar. The first part of it, you take a screenshot, paste it in your evidence. This is going to be evidence 4. Paste the first part of your video and then go back, scroll down. So it's basically somewhere from here. Take a screenshot again showing the browser's web page, web address, browser address. Okay, take a screenshot, paste this under the first screenshot. Okay, so that's how you will have to provide screenshots when you have more than one screenshot of the browser. So we are done with that. Once done, you will save your evidence and print your evidence. I hope that was clear. That's the end of this paper. We will look into another video in the upcoming videos. See you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.